To be an expert at Claude 3.7, you only need to know 3 magical upgrades. Here's my promise, okay guys? No information overload, only cute overload. I'm gonna explain it so simply that you could just chill out, relax, like Moo Deng over here.
Nomaditsu.
Claude 3.7 Sonnet launched recently, and it's actually quite a magical upgrade, but the only problem is it could be a little overwhelming with all that information out there. So what I'm going to do in this video is get the help of Moo Deng to help make sense of it all. I'm going to explain it so simply that you could just chill out, relax, like Moo Deng over here. This is my promise, okay guys? No information overload, only cute overload. Okay, to be an expert at Claude 3.7, you only need to know 3 magical upgrades. There's hybrid magic, code magic, and boost magic. Okay, so let's start with hybrid magic. And this is the most important thing to take away about the new Claude, is this is a totally unique hybrid approach to AI. And hybrid just means they took 2 different modes and then put them together, and because they put them together in a mix, it unlocked a new superpower that no other AI has. Okay, so what's mode 1? Let's call it watermelon mode, alright? So watermelon mode is like the default mode. It's like when Moo Deng spots her favorite treat, she doesn't overthink it, just goes straight for the treat. So mode 1 in the interface is just like watermelon mode. Doesn't overthink it, just goes straight to the answer. But unfortunately, life isn't as simple as watermelon mode all the time. And for the more complicated situations, that's where Moo Deng has explore mode. And that's where she takes a little bit more time to think things through. Now on the website for Claude, you're going to see this new option called extended. And that's where Claude will engage this explore mode where it takes a little bit more time to think things through. And the bonus is you could actually see Claude's thoughts. Unfortunately, we can't read the mind of Moo Deng. Here's where it gets wild, is when you combine those 2 modes and you train the model from the ground up, you unlock this ability to seamlessly switch between those modes. And this is just like how Moo Deng instinctively knows when to go straight for the treats or when to carefully investigate a new area. Now you might be thinking like, oh, automatic switching, what's the big deal here? Well, here's the big deal, is that because it has this instinct to know when to switch between the watermelon mode and the explore mode, it is crushing the competition on coding tests. Like, look at this. These are the other state-of-the-art models. We have OpenAI O1 here, O1 Reasoning, DeepSeek R1. They're all stuck at 49%. But here we have Claude 3.7 Sonnet at 70.3%, just crushing the competition for coding tasks. So what's crazy is that during the question, while it's generating the answer, it knows when to switch between, oh, this is a simple watermelon mode task, and this is a more complicated explore mode task. And it could do that during the answer, whereas all the rest of the competition, they are locked in to only 1 mode at a time. But one thing to note here is that you only get this auto switching ability via the API. So you can't do that on the main website, just that you should know. So this is the biggest takeaway here, is that the hybrid superpower it unlocks is like instincts. It's like it gave Claude 3.7 instincts on when to engage which mode while it's answering the question, instead of you having to tell it, okay, use watermelon mode right now or use explore mode right now. Okay guys, pat yourselves on the back because you just cleared level 1 hybrid magic. Guess what? It's level 2 now. The next magical upgrade is Claude Code. And Claude Code is like we just gave Claude a zookeeper. So similar to how Moo Deng has a zookeeper to give it a safe area to run and play around in, now we have Claude Code, which runs in your terminal, which runs on your computer. And now we could bring Claude in there and it could run around safely, and it could modify your files, it could modify your code, it could run tests, and it also has that seamless switching ability via the API. Are you feeling the magic yet? You just cleared level 2. We're on the last level. The third and final magical upgrade is what I'm calling boost magic, and this is like the series of improvements that are not as big as the other giant upgrades, but still very notable. Claude 3.7 Sonnet is now much faster at only 200 milliseconds latency, which is 23% faster than 3.5 at basic requests. And that means like in watermelon mode, it's 23% faster. Boost number 2 is answer boost. And this means that answers used to be up to 8,000 tokens long, but now we get 15 times longer answers up to 128k tokens, which is huge. And next up, we have good hippo boost. So Claude is 45% less likely to refuse your requests, just like how Moo Deng rarely will turn down a delicious snack or an exciting exploration opportunity. And finally, we have a pricing boost, or more like anti-boost, because the pricing is exactly the same as 3.5, and that means we all get a free upgrade in most apps, because this makes it dead simple for a company to upgrade to the latest model without changing anything. Alright guys, you feeling the magic now? You just cleared the last level and you are now officially an expert at Claude 3.7 Sonnet. Let's recap so this really sinks into your subconscious and you could claim mastery of 3.7 Sonnet at your next party. We just went into one of the most advanced AIs and we did it with no information overload, just cute overload. We grasped the 3 magical upgrades for Claude, just like grasping the chubby cheeks of Moo Deng. And those 3 magical upgrades are, number 1, the hybrid magic, which unlocked a superpower, intuition. Number 2, we unlocked code magic, which is a new tool called Claude Code, which lets you bring in Claude into your computer like a zookeeper, keeping Claude safe within your environment. And third, we have boost magic, which is just like a series of smaller upgrades, but still notable. Alright guys, what did you think? Do you think Claude 3.7 Sonnet is as magical as I claim it to be? What's your favorite feature? Comment down below. And if you're hungry for more tips, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one.
Nomaditsu.